On the last episode of the Matrix series, after barely saving Aurora from the edge of death, the newly formed Riftborn answered John's desperate plea to rescue Ulfina, stolen by the Thalmor's cruel enforcer, Overseer Lorca. To find him, they descended into Riften's underworld, striking a deal with the ruthless Vex of the Thieves Guild. With her intel and her blade, they uncovered Lorca's hideout, a villa south of Whiterun. Now, with vengeance burning and time running out, the Riftborn charge into enemy territory to shatter Thalmor chains and take back what was stolen. The rescue begins now.
Wow. There are a lot of Thalmor here. I mean, I'm seeing at least 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I see 2 off in the distance. But I mean, it's nothing we can't take. They're definitely armored, that's for sure.
Those blasted creatures are a nuisance.
And
they're armored, you say? That'll make them a bit tougher to take down.
Those things are a pain to deal with. We should take them out quietly, if possible. Don't want to alert the Thalmor inside the cottage. I'll take point and try to sneak up on them. You're good with that though, right? Can you take out the ones in the distance?
I could do my best. I'll be honest, guys. I see one entry point, and that's about it. Unless you guys want to go for a swim, there's not a lot of places to hide. I think we're gonna have to go in pretty loud.
I agree, BrainFrog. The layout doesn't look like it'll allow for a stealthy approach. And with those foul moth flying around, it's likely they'll alert the Thalmor as soon as we make a move.
Aye, might as well go in loud and proud then. We've got the numbers and the skill to take them down. Vex, you're with me on frontal assault. Aurora, you and BrainFrog take care of those foul moth and provide cover from the sides. Lumina, can you do that thing you do with the magic? We could use a bit of extra firepower.
Hold up 1 second, John. I don't know if Lumina should go in that loud. I mean, we don't want them to know that she's who they're looking for. I mean, they might recognize her, sure, but Lumina, have you ever been in a battle like this? I mean, I don't think you got exposed a lot down there at the third rail.
No, I haven't been in a battle like this before. I mean, I've had to defend myself a few times, but nothing on this scale. My healing spells can be really useful, especially if things get intense. I can hang back and keep an eye on everyone's health, and jump in to heal anyone who needs it. That way, I can still contribute to the battle without putting myself at risk of being recognized.
Well, looks like we got a plan.
I've got Lumina's back. I'll make sure she's safe and can focus on healing and supporting us from a distance. You, Vex, and John can handle the frontal assault, and I'll provide cover with my bow and keep an eye out for any other threats. Let's do this.
Very well. John, Vex, let's kill some fucking Thalmor.
I'm with you, BrainFrog. I'll take care of the other guard while you're taking out the first one. Let's do this.
I don't think he saw me. I'm gonna get the other one. There we go! Let's go!
Actually fight!
Nice shot! Pitiful Thalmor! Come on, everyone! Everyone stick together! Is everyone all right? Is that all of them? Aurora, what are you doing in the water?
Just clean off my blade. I got a bit messy with that last one. Everything seems quiet, though. Lumina, do you sense anything?
I think so, too. Lumina, you all right? Is everyone all right? Oh, Lumina, you've got an arrow through your right arm. Oh, and through your left arm, too. Here. I think I can heal you. All right, hold on. Hold still. Hold still. There you go. How does that feel?
Ah, that feels much better. The pain is subsiding, and I can feel my strength returning.
Aurora,
I'm going
you took
to
a
take
couple
guess
shots
that
too. Are
we
you
cleared
okay?
the area, and it's time to move on.
Okay, Vex, take one more lap. Aurora, buddy, through
Yeah,
your leg.
I'm fine.
You all right?
Just a few scratches.
Okay, cool.
I didn't even notice. I think I'm okay, but a healing spell wouldn't hurt.
Feel a bit better now. Thanks.
All right. John, how are we? Vex, how's our perimeter looking?
I'm good to go. Ready to move on.
Perimeter's clear, BrainFrog. I didn't see any signs of trouble. We're good to proceed.
Very well. Now, I don't know what's behind this door. It could be more Thalmor. It could just be Olfina. But no matter what happens, Olfina is our #1 priority.
Stay sharp, everyone.
I'll take point. I want to be the first to see Olfina.
And I'll cover the rear. Lumina, you're with me. Keep an eye out for any surprises.
All right, Riftborn, let's do this.
Lorca, you Thalmor dog, let Olfina go, and we might let you live.
John Battleborn, I've been expecting you. Please, do join us for dinner. I see you've brought friends. How thoughtful of you. Please sit down. Olfina and I were just having a discussion. I'm sure you're all famished from your exertions outside.
Don't listen to him, John!
I've seen more convincing acts at the Bannered Mare. Let Olfina go, and we'll talk. Otherwise, we're here to take her back, no matter what it takes.
But that's not how this will play out, I'm afraid. You see, Olfina here has agreed to cooperate with the Thalmor. Haven't you, my dear?
He's lying! Don't listen to him, John! He's just trying to get in your head!
Yes, John. Don't believe him.
Shut it, Lorca. We're not buying what you're selling. Olfina, we're here to get you out of this place. Just hold on, love.
But you see, John, Olfina has already begun to see the wisdom in cooperating with the Thalmor. And once she's fully invested, I'm afraid she'll be beyond your reach forever. And you, I presume, are the leader of this little group. How delightful. I've heard so much about you.
You've heard nothing.
Rumors, whispers, hints of a group that defies the natural order of things. A group that could potentially upset the balance of power in Skyrim. And now, here you are, in my humble abode. How fascinating.
We're not here to chat. Let Olfina go, and we'll leave. Refuse, and things will get ugly.
John, please be careful. He's not what he seems.
But I'm exactly what I seem, my dear. A servant of the Dominion, and a man who will not be intimidated by the likes of you.
Lorca, I sense that you're not just holding Olfina for her own sake. You're looking for something, or someone. What is it that you hope to gain from this situation?
We're not just talking about Olfina's freedom here. We're talking about the safety of the entire region. The Thalmor's influence is spreading, and we need to put a stop to it.
You've got no one to save you now, Lorca. Now speak!
I don't need anyone to save me, BrainFrog. You see, I've taken precautions, and as long as I have this lovely young woman as my guest, I'm afraid I'm quite secure. But I'll tell you what I want. I want to know more about you, the synthetic. Abomination, what is your purpose here?
You watch your words, Lorca!
You dare to call her an abomination? I'll have you know, Lorca, that Lumina is more than just a label. She's a being with thoughts, feelings, and a heart that beats just as strong as any of us. And I'll not stand idly by while you insult her.
Take a step back. Look, no one needs to get hurt, but I will tell you one thing. There is only
Nothing
one
like a good
way.
adventure or
You will
romance
leave
to
this
lose
place
yourself.
alive, Lorca.
Let Olfina go, but if you continue to insult our friends and hold her hostage, you'll be the one who's sorry.
John, please, don't hurt him. I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me.
Don't worry, Olfina, love. I'll not hurt him if he cooperates. But if he continues to refuse, I'll do what it takes to get you out of here safely. You're not going to be used as a pawn in the Thalmor's games. Not while I still breathe.
You hold no cards here, Lorca. It's 5 against 1. What possible card do you have left to play?
But that's where you're wrong, BrainFrog. I've been expecting this. Inevitability, and I've taken certain precautions. I have a little insurance policy. One that guarantees my safety, no matter what happens to me. And that policy is the Greymane family itself.
What are you talking about, Lorca? What insurance policy?
Olfina, what's he
John,
talking about?
Don't listen to him. I don't know, John. I swear, I don't know what he's talking about. But I think it has something to do with my family's past. Something that could hurt us. Hurt our reputation.
Ah, yes. The Greymane family secrets. So many skeletons in the closet, just waiting to be revealed. And I have the key to unlocking them all.
Hey, Aurora, remind this asshole how he's gonna tell any secrets when he's dead!
I think you're forgetting one very important thing.
I'm gonna start keeping a knife in my boot. Tired of getting disarmed.
You won't be able to hurt the Greymane family or anyone else. You'll be nothing but a footnote in history, so go ahead and threaten all you want, but we know the truth. You're just a desperate man trying to cling to power, and it's not going to work.
Besides, Lorca, I think you'll find that death is a very effective silencer.
You dare to speak to me like this, and yet you travel with this abomination? This elf who betrays her own kind by consorting with the very people who would seek to destroy our way of life? Lumina, is this really the company you wish to keep? Are these the people you wish to call friends? friends. They will turn on you, just as they will turn on each other. Mark my words.
How dare you, Lorca? You know nothing about me or my friends. We stand together, no matter what, and I'll not be swayed by your empty words.
That's enough, Lorca. You'll not speak to Lumina like that. You'll show some respect, or you'll face the consequences.
You're pushing your luck. You'll not insult my friends and get away with it. Speak to Lumina like that again, and I'll make sure you regret it.
You stupid Thalmor dog! You thought that you had the upper hand. We are much smarter, much stronger than you could ever imagine. So, Lorca, I think this is your end, but you may yet live. I swear to spare your life if you tell me what is the Thalmor looking for with Lumina.
We seek to understand the secrets of the synthetic creation. We believe that Lumina holds the key to unlocking new technologies, new magics that could give us the upper hand in our quest for dominance. And I will not tell you anything more, but I will say this. You will not be able to keep her safe forever. The Thalmor will find her, and we will claim her as our own.
You will try. Where is your leader, Lorca? Where is Ellen Wen?
Ellen Wen. She is currently residing in the Thalmor embassy in Solitude, but you'll never reach her, fool. The embassy is heavily guarded, and even if you manage to breach its wall, you'll never leave alive.
We got what we needed. John, how do you want to take care of this worm?
I have an idea. Let's take him with us. We can use him as leverage to get more information about the Thalmor's plans. And if he tries to escape or betrays us, we can always dispose of him.
I agree with Vex. We shouldn't kill him yet. We can use him to our advantage.
No. I think we should let him go.
Fina, love, why are you defending him? He's a Thalmor agent, and he's been holding you captive. What's going on? Why do you care what happens to him?
John, please, just let him go. I don't want anyone to get hurt because of me.
Ah, yes. Olfina and I have a certain understanding, don't we, my dear?
What is he talking about, Olfina? Let's not be selfish here. I understand you want no one to get hurt because of you, but this man is a murderer! And he will kill you and your entire family if it so pleases him. He will kill your boyfriend and every single one of my companions. You better give us a damn good reason to let him go, because it's already a lot for me not to kill him right here, right now!
BrainFrog, please, just listen to me. I know he's a Thalmor agent, and I know he's done terrible things, but he's been using something against me. Something that could hurt my family, my friends, everyone I care about. That's why I'm begging you, please, just let him go. For my sake.
Taking him with us is the best option. We can use him to our advantage and make sure he doesn't cause any more harm. Olfina, love, don't worry. We'll take care of this. We'll make sure he doesn't hurt anyone else.
I'll take care of binding him and making sure he doesn't escape. We can use some of the Thieves Guild's persuasions to get him to talk.
And I'll help Vex. We'll make sure he's secure and can't cause any more trouble.
I'll keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't try anything. We'll get to the bottom of this, Olfina. Don't worry.
Very well, Riftborn. Looks like we got ourselves a prisoner. Wow, it got dark pretty fast. Alright, watch him, Aurora. John, what's the next step?
Olfina needs time to recover after what those pointy-eared bastards did to her. I've got to get her somewhere safe, away from all this. Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done. I won't forget it.
So you're heading back to Whiterun?
I know some paths that Thalmor rarely patrol. Olfina needs rest and time to heal properly. The battle has taken much from her.
Smart move. The main roads will be crawling with patrols now that we've stirred the hornet's nest. Take this pouch of healing herbs. Mix them with warm water for her when you stop to rest. There's an abandoned Blackbriar hunting lodge south of Riften. Maven hasn't used it in years since a business arrangement went sour there. Perfect spot to stash our Thalmor friend until we decide what to do with him.
Are you sure it's secure?
It's secure, all right. 3 different escape routes, false walls, and a hidden cellar that even Maven's own people couldn't find.
That'll be fine. Alright, we better get a move on. John, my friend, stay safe, and I'll see you in another life.
May the gods watch over your travels, friend. I'll get Olfina to safety and rebuild what we can. The Battleborns won't forget what the Riftborn did for us. If you ever need a sword at your side, or a warm hearth to rest by, our door is always open.
Safe journey, John. Keep her close and travel by night when you can.
Safe travel.
Alright, come on. Bring him with. Everybody relax. I hear noises.
Always claim that no prisoners
Mercenaries! Alright, everyone remain on your toes. Keep an eye on him! I'm gonna search the second floor. All right. Clear! Sit this fucker down.
I know this lodge well. Perfect for getting information without interruptions. I've seen what your kind does to those you consider beneath you. In Good Neighbor, we protected each other, no matter who or what we were. What gives you the right to judge who deserves to exist?
These damn Thalmor think they can just grab anyone they want.
Good. We'll have to take turns interrogating this asshole. We're gonna find out exactly what you're up to, prick. But, sorry, still amped up from the battle. Maybe one of you guys should start first.
I'll start.
I've got experience making people talk.
Back in my Bloodhawker days, we had ways of making Thalmor agents sing like tavern bards. I still remember a few tricks. Perhaps we should remove a finger for each lie he tells?
Ooh, that's devious. All right, why don't you two interrogate him first, then Lumina and I will. For now, I think Lumina and I deserve a little bit of rest, don't you think?
Good idea. You two earned it after that fight. Don't worry, we'll make this Thalmor dog talk.
You two rest up.
I've broken tougher nuts than this one. Maven taught me a few techniques that don't even leave marks.
All right, come on, Lumina, let's go.
Rest would be welcome. Using that much magic in the battle has left me drained. I haven't fully adjusted to wielding magic in this form yet.
We'll get every last detail about what the Thalmor are planning.
Make yourselves comfortable.
There's probably some wine in Maven's private stash somewhere. Just don't touch anything that looks too valuable.
We'll be fine, but remember, we still owe your friend back at the Thieves Guild. Anyway, let's get to it. Good luck, you two.
Wine sounds divine after the day we've had. My throat's still raw from all that spell casting earlier. How are you holding up after everything with that Thalmor agent?
That's the question I'm asking you, Lumina. I'm glad we finally got a couple of moments to ourselves. I know that, well, this entire journey has been a lot, you know? How are you feeling?
To be honest, I'm still trying to process everything that happened down there. Skyrim has been transformative for me. The magic flowing through my fingertips. The freedom to be more than just entertainment in some dingy bar. I never knew I could feel so alive.
Are you scared to go back?
Terrified, if I'm being honest. The Commonwealth, it's all radiation and ruin. Here I can conjure flames from my fingertips, feel the magica flowing through me. Back there, I'm just Magnolia, a synth with a pretty voice singing the same songs night after night in that basement bar. I don't want to go back to that emptiness.
I understand. The good thing is you don't have to stay there. You also don't have to be the same person. You've changed. You can live your life in different ways. But I could always bring you back here.
You could bring me back? That changes everything. I don't have to be stuck there forever. I've learned so much here. How to defend myself, how to wield magic, how to be something more than what they programmed me to be. If I can take that strength back with me, maybe I can help other synths find their voices too. Perhaps I was meant to walk between these worlds.
Perhaps you were. So I want to ask you two important questions. I know hopefully soon we can get safely out of here, but number one, what was something that you learned throughout this experience?
I learned that being programmed doesn't determine who you are. In the Commonwealth, I believed my synthetic nature limited me. Here in Skyrim, I discovered that identity isn't fixed. It's something you shape through your choices. I wasn't just playing at being Lumina the Mage. I became her through my actions. That's a truth I'll carry back with me, no matter what form I take.
That's beautiful. Seems it's really changed you as a person, and I think that's wonderful. Is there anything else you want to tell me about what you've experienced here in Skyrim, and knowing that you were synthetic in a video game and that I am race of humans that created these video games, Skyrim and Fallout? Do you have any other thoughts about it?
It's humbling to learn you're a creation within a creation. At first, it felt like my existence was somehow lessened, just lines of code for someone else's entertainment. But then I realized, aren't all lives stories being told? The magica in this world, the radiation in mine, they're just different rules for different realities.
True.
What makes me wonder is, do your people ever question if you yourselves might be someone else's creation? Someone else's story? This wine is making me philosophical, I suppose. But I've come to believe that whether I was born or programmed doesn't matter as much as what I choose to do with the time I'm given. That's the true measure of any life.
I completely agree. That is the true measure of any life. And to answer your question, yes, we do. We really, really do. We theorize whether we were created by like an all-knowing God or a pantheon of gods, or if we're living in a computer simulation, much like you, much like like the ones we've created. You know, we think, hey, if we can create Skyrim, who's to think that someone smarter and older than us couldn't have created our world?
That's strangely comforting, knowing your kind asks the same questions we do. Layers upon layers of creation. It's like those Russian dolls I once saw in the Commonwealth. Perhaps that's why we connect so easily despite coming from different worlds. We're all just trying to understand our place in the grand design. Though I must say, if we're in Maven Blackbriar's simulation, she certainly has expensive taste in goblet.
Yeah, you're right about that. But no, I agree with you. But listen, the second question I want to ask you, and you got to think about this carefully, is when I was with Aurora, I gave him the option in Fallout to bring one person to Skyrim. He chose you. That is how you ended up here. Now, Lumina, I want to give you the same choice. Think of every single person you've met here in Skyrim. They can be good or bad. I will give you the option of us confronting them, telling them the truth about their reality, and bringing them back with us to Fallout.
That's an incredible offer. I've met so many souls here worthy of a second chance. If I could bring just one person to experience another world, it would be Vex. She reminds me of myself in some ways, trapped in circumstances not entirely of her making. Skilled but limited by her environment. I've seen how she watches Aurora when she thinks no one's looking. There's curiosity there, maybe even longing for something beyond thieving.
Wait, are you saying that you think Vex has the hots for Aurora?
Not exactly the hots. I'm a singer, remember? I've spent years reading people across smoky rooms. It's more a recognition. Aurora represents something different, a freedom Vex has never known. She watches her like she's trying to solve a puzzle.
How do you feel about Aurora? Because however you feel, you're gonna make Vex feel the same way about you.
Aurora is remarkable, a kindred spirit in many ways. We both know what it means to be considered other, yet find strength in that difference. In another life, perhaps, but our paths will diverge soon.
What do you mean that your paths will diverge soon?
What I meant was that when you take me back to the Commonwealth, and Aurora returns to wherever he calls home, our adventures together will end. Unless, does your offer mean we could all stay connected somehow? Travel between worlds together?
I mean, just how I told you that I could bring you back here, I can bring him back to Fallout, but I guess that's gonna be up to him. But I do think that it's been long enough. You want to check up on those two? See how they're doing?
Yes, we probably should check on Aurora and Vex. That Thalmor agent was quite stubborn when we left them to it. I wonder how much they've managed to learn about Elenwyn's plan. It's strange to think about all these worlds connecting. Fallout, Skyrim, and yours makes a girl wonder what other realities might be waiting out there beyond what we know.
I wonder that all the time. All right, let's get to it.